I'm Jason Russell. I'm a professor in the School for Graduate Studies, specifically the Graduate Liberal Arts and Science Division, where I coordinate the Graduate Policy MA programs. Professional interests, I am a labor historian. I completed a PhD in history at York University, which is in Toronto. My MA is actually from what was then called Empire State College. It was then called the Master of Arts in Labor and Policy Studies. And it's perhaps ironic now that that's one of the programs that I coordinate. We now call it the MA in Work and Labor Policy. So my research interests broadly are around management and labor history, historical and current labor policy, and labor and employment issues. Work and Labor program and also the Social and Public Policy program are programs that really resonate with the students because they can see their own lived experiences in the courses and in the programs overall, and that makes the courses work more than anything else. A favorite class that I've taught, probably Work and Labor Studies, which is a course I developed and taught for a number of years. I worked in private industry for a number of years where I was a volunteer labor activist as well. And I gradually transitioned into higher ed as a career beginning in my late 30s, which is a while ago now. I came to Empire State University, which is now SUNY Empire, I started as an adjunct in 2005 and then transitioned on what was a partial line, which we don't have a lot of partial line anymore. And then I was hired full-time as an assistant professor in 2010. What drove me to pursue my area of interest, I think as an academic, that it really helps it helps your success if you can really relate to what you're studying. Now that might seem obvious, but studying labor history is, for somebody who's been a union activist, is I think a lot easier than maybe studying something like classical Roman history or something like that. I was drawn to it mainly because my undergraduate degree was in history, and I developed an interest in labor history in my final year as an undergrad, and then I became a volunteer labor activist and sort of flowed from there. I think one of the more successful students we've had in the public policy programs is somebody named Aaron Sullivan. And Aaron is probably a master electrician now, working through International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 3 in New York City. And we have an undergraduate partnership as well with Local 3 through the Van Arsdale School. And I think overall, the experience of seeing Aaron just become this wonderfully informed labor activist and mentor to other people in our union was perhaps the most rewarding aspect of any of the student experiences I've had.